really put down IG so that they stay down instead of getting back up and fighting back.
We'll have to see. Puff and Southwind are used to playing on that weak side. They're used to not getting the support from their jungler. And we'll see if Rogue Warriors can put on a little bit more pressure this side. And whether Crazy is going to be able to deal with the Shy. Because that was ultimately the weakness for Rogue Warriors early game in game number 1 was Holder getting solo killed by the Shy underneath his tower. This time around, it's down to Crazy to see if he can batten the hatches and just hold down that top lane.
Now, our newest caster in the LPL, Mr. Lyric, says that he rates Crazy. He says he's a good top laner. However, Crazy, I will correct myself from draft, we've only seen a couple of games out of him for this split. This is his debut in the LPL alongside Ruby, the 2 Korean imports for Rogue Warriors filling out the top and mid lane. And in that way, they're very similar to Invictus Gaming, where they try and put strength into their solo lanes, but Ruby and Crazy have a different level of experience compared to the Shy and Rookie.
I really do. I mean, I like talking about the solo lanes, and I'm sure we're going to have to because, let's be honest, we've got the Shy and Rookie here, and they're going to be making plays. But while we have the chance, I do want to go back to this bottom lane because Lay's locked in the Blitzcrank. We've seen a little bit of Blitzcrank already in the LPL.
It's a pick quite a bit,
actually, sneaking in more and more. And against things like the Varus for Puff, it can be massive. But there is a caveat there in that Blitzcrank's pull is sort of indirectly countered by Southwind's Lantern, if he can get it out. The question will be, can they burst down the Varus quickly enough? Already onto Southwind here. Puff going to back it up. Just a little bit of a trade.
Not a bad trade, but Severum is starting here for Wuji, of course, on the Aphelios, so he'll be able to heal that back up. Puff going in for the more aggressive trade when Lay doesn't have the hook, and that's what it's going to be about, punishing the timing of Rocket Grab being down and Puff and Southwind winning out that way.
See if they can abuse that timing, and League of Conquest once again on the side of Rogue Warriors, and actually going for the Conqueror on Zhang Wuji on the Aphelios. You do sometimes see the press the attack down on the Aphelios, but Conqueror, obviously, if you do land a good Moonlight Vigil in the fight, you pretty much instantly get your 10 stacks.
I mean, Conqueror is just annoying. Dylan, what would you call it? League of Conquest.
Yeah.
I like that.
Lots of conquering.
Hey, I tell you what, look, I'm play-by-play, so I'm going to steal that at some point. This is the trouble. You're going to be casting with me, and then in about a week or so, I'm literally going to be taking everything you say to me and using it on Dagda.
Do you know what? That's okay.
Oh, really?
I'll give you permission.
Thank you so much.
I'm just going to call you out every single time.
Okay, well, you're never going to be color casting with me, so we've got too much to give away. We're taking a quick look at Rookie on the phase rush here. Now, a lot of the time in trades like this against the Rumble, we see the electrocute from the Syndra, but Rookie optimizing the movement speed here, and Ruby getting a good trade back, but there you go, phase rush.
It does get a little burst of movement speed during those fights, and it can be really impactful to be able to reposition, especially against things like the Equalizer, where if you can't reposition, you're going to get toasted alive. But I want to focus in a little bit on our junglers here, because Wei Yan gone for an early recall, and in the meantime, Ning going to go for his first Scuttle Crab, but once again, Ning focusing towards this top half of the map.
Yeah, Wei Yan being back there, going towards bottom side means that Ning has the option here. On the other side of jungle, Lay has roamed up at level 2.
Ruby trying to bait this one. He knows that Ning is here. He
Rookie,
had that ward in river. Rookie incredibly low, misses the stun, and Lay is here. Level 2, but that's enough to have a rocket grab. Flash comes out from Rookie. I'm surprised.
What?
Oh, double flash to follow as Rookie goes down, and it's Wei Yan with first blood.
I was worried about the double flash, but they make it work. The undertow lands, which is a key ability there. And first blood going to the jungler this time around means that Wei Yan is set up to succeed here in Game 2 once more. He's even going to the top side right after the game.
The Shy going to try and get away with his little lightning rush, but Wei Yan is here. Doesn't have his boots just yet. The undertow won't quite land onto
Ruby's
the Shy, but he gets the slow down. Ruby's here to meet them halfway, and the Shy will surely go down. The lightning rush, though, is not enough, and Wei Yan gets yet another. Now the flash from Lay in the bottom lane keeps him safe from Ning.
And Ning only getting a flash versus another kill here for Rogue Warriors in the early game. Rookie had to back and use his teleport because he had no mana, because he just got destroyed for first blood, rather. And so Ruby just walks right up. He didn't even reset at that point. And Rogue Warriors give 2 kills to Wei Yan in this early game.
And we have a complete role reversal from the junglers here. It's Wei Yan focusing on the top side of the map, and Ning tries to make a play happen onto Lei and Zhang Wuji. It doesn't work out for Ning, and for the second game in a row, Rogue Warriors start off with a lead.
But it's a very different early game, as you mentioned. The solo lanes are what gave IG that Game 1 win and pushed it against Rogue Warriors. Here now, the pressure relies on Puff and Southwind to help with the help of Wei Yan, or excuse me, help of Ning, utilize the flashless Blitzcrank and get the summoners out of Wuji in the bottom lane and try and make something happen.
But we have seen that Lei already liking to roam a lot this game. He came up to the mid lane at level 2. Even without that flash, will have his Hextech contraption. So,
Hextech contraption? Come on, you're the play-by-play. You got to get it. What do you want? Mobility boots?
Flash.
Hey. Hextech Flash.
Hextech Flash Traption, is it called?
Hextech.
The rune
Just
is...
call it Hextech Flash.
It's not what it's called, though. It's not what it's called. Anyway, he's going to have the Hex Flash available to him.
I like your adaptation. No worries.
And it means that he can go for these ganks. He can still make a surprise impact on the Blitzcrank.
Hey, it's been 2 months. Don't worry. We've been out of it for a very long time.
I'm about 80% sure I'm right that it's Hextech
Okay,
Flash.
all right. Time with the equalizer. Flash burnt by Southwind. And Mr. Munchables, I tell you what, Southwind tried to match Lei, tried to match the Blitzcrank who's constantly been roaming. He gets punished for it, but Ning heading towards the top side, looking for the dive, but Crazy has 6.
Oh, flashes for the stun hit. Dominus down onto the Shy. The stun will be there to counter it, but Crazy has a lot of damage. One more Q will finish the job,
no.
and it gets him the sustain as
no.
well. The stun might go down onto Ning. This will be huge if Crazy can do it. Ning gets away with the EQ combo, but Crazy makes a statement.
Ning needed Cataclysm there for that to be successful, but the Renekton, people know, don't dive him at level 6. It's not going to work out, but take it a step further where Crazy says, I'm just going to flash on top of the cannon. Real confidence play coming out of the top laner here of Rogue Warriors.
And if you're going to play against IG and you want to make a statement, you beat them in the solo lanes, and that's exactly what Crazy is doing here on the Renekton. Phenomenal start, and Ning just cannot get anything done this game, no matter where he goes, no matter what he does. He just can't have an impact.
That's right. Now he's still that level behind of Wei Yan. And the difference in game number 1 was that Ning was still farming heavily while Wei Yan was trying to get towards the bottom side and trying to get through these solo lanes. This game, Wei Yan has been keeping up in CS. He invades, takes the blue buff here as well, and he's ahead in levels and CS and even gold over the 2018 World's MVP jungler.
Ning certainly having a hard time. Wei Yan, for the second game in a row, getting his Olaf, but we're not going to see that tanky Olaf that you sometimes see. He's going for the warrior enchant. He's going for early aggression and pressure. He wants to fight.
Popularized by the LPL. I'm just going to throw that in there, that in last year, when we saw a lot more of the Olaf, everyone was going for Cinderhog, but here in this region, we don't back down. We don't want Cinderhog to go straight for the Warriors, and that's going to push that lead even further. Wei Yan can now 1v1 pretty much any of these lanes, walk in and be a threat. It's just about where he goes next. He's positioning around mid. Control Ward will spot him out here, but he's looking for those solo lanes once again, or even just his repelled start.
And you can see Wuji has swapped up towards the top side so that they have priority. They were able to get that shove down in the bottom side, and you can see that Puff is nowhere near the subjective. This will go the way of Rogue Warriors, and the Shy might go down as well as he's pulled on in, rooted on up, exhausted, and Wuji stunned, but the Moonlight Vigil will finish the kill.
Really nice grab here from Lei. Yet another one goes to Rogue Warriors, and when there was going to be a contest around Herald,
Puff going for a solo kill onto Lei, but he's going to sacrifice his own life for it. Puff has to flash away. And the Herald did reset. They've at least delayed the situation. Lei, you're stepping way too far forward, my friend. Gets the silence onto Ning, but it's not enough. Flash forward coming out from Wei Yan. This is so aggressive. Equalizer does nothing. Ning gets a kill onto his opponent, and now Ruby charges forward alongside Crazy. They answer with one as Rookie is on the wrong side of the situation. Wuji forces the flash, as they head towards the bottom side of the map. The Shy is going to be there to meet them halfway, but I don't think Rookie will make it that far. Burnt on down, and now into the wrong jungle. Wuji gets another.
Aggression match gets aggression from Rogue Warriors first. After what was some good pickoffs for IG, they push too far. They walk into the den of a fed Renekton and a well-off Rumble, and they pay for it harshly.
And that was a fight that started at Herald, and it finished at the red buff in the blue jungle.
Because it's LPL, man. We fight all across the rift.
Nobody gets the objective in the end, even though that's what they were fighting for in the first place.
Well, I know I'm going to get a replay on this, and I'm going to give you my best analysis, but I'll tell you something right now. That was so scattered. That was so crazy. No, we're not going to get anything in the bottom lane, but around the Herald, remember, it didn't go down. So we could pretty much just do that again. It's 10 minutes in, and Jarvan's heading there, and eventually Wei Yan will too.
And before this fight starts, look at the scoreboard right now. We always talk about IG, the strength of their solo lanes, the strength of the Shy and Rookie. Who are the ones that have been focused every single fight? 0-3 the Shy, 1-2 the Rookie.
And in the past, when the Rookie or the Shy...
Rookie.
I know, we do it all the time. When the Shy gets punished in the past, we saw this a lot at Worlds, where people punish the top lane of Invictus Gaming, and a lot of the time, that force of momentum, that stopping of the best player on Invictus Gaming, nets wins. And for Rogue Warriors this time around, they've set themselves up really, really nicely. As you mentioned, the Shy is having a terrible start. Rogue Warriors trying to push it again. We've got the Rift Herald started, and IG are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and you can see Crazy moving up towards the rest of his team. He knows that there's a good chance IG would try and force a contestation here. Doesn't have the TP, so moves up to his team. Realizes the Shy is not going to do the same, so he's going to go back down to the bottom side, try and meet the Shy at his tower. But the stun won't actually quite be completed from the Shy. Does finally get that, but just gets a good amount of damage and backs away. No, Dominus now, as the Shy is in serious trouble. Crazy, so aggressive on this Renekton. Realizes the rest of the squad from IG is coming and backs away.
But also doesn't have that first item to really kill the Shy. So surviving here while Rogue Warriors get the Herald and they're looking for the push mid. But there's ult from Puff.
It's actually going to force Wei Yan to use that Ragnarok as well, just to keep himself safe, make sure he's not in too much trouble. And now down towards the dragon. It's spawned on the map. It's an ocean. Rogue Warriors got the first one of the game. They'd love to get number 2.
Wei Yan is spamming his taunt in front of IG. That's what you can hear. Chinese Olaf is so noisy. Chinese Brolaf, I should say. So Rogue Warriors taunting them in front of this dragon. They have full river control.
Hook onto Southwind. Does have a stopwatch, but it's only going to keep him alive a little bit. Infernum onto a couple of them as Southwind flashes to safety. Lei still alive, but only just as Ning finds the backline. He's not going to finish Lei, though, with a very nice flash from the Blitzcrank. And all in all, once again, Rogue Warriors get the advantage.
Not sure what I should say about Ning. He had Cataclysm, but yeah, probably not the play there after everyone gets burned down.
But Lei manages to get his ultimate off and silences, I believe.
True. I think. Well, either way, Rogue Warriors get the dragon. And at this point, we're in a similar position, but even better as they want to capitalize further.
Crazy wants to go for the dive. Flash for the stun onto the Shy once again. He's so low, but no flashes are available. And the Shy walks away.
But you get the turret. You get priority over the bottom lane with a moment of plating still available. So more gold available as well to Rogue Warriors. And they're already leading by a significant amount here in this second game.
Now, it has to be said that in game number 1, Rogue Warriors got their first tower much earlier into the game. They do have a huge gold lead, though. 2,000 at 13 minutes, as well as 2 dragons. And I was expecting IG to come back stronger in game 2.
Well, let's go back, though, first. Have a look at this replay. Early flash from Wuji gives IG a bit of confidence, but the hooks from Lei this game have been great. And Lei in the first game with Nautilus was already going massive. But the equalizer to zone means everything for Rogue Warriors. And Ning does look for a quick kill, but Lei still has his flash. So for IG, pulling the trigger one by one, and that trigger was a bit of a dud.
Yeah, and I was wrong as well about Lei using his ultimate. Didn't need to. Just flashes away, gets knocked up by the rest of the team.
Because he's the chief this game, look!
Oh, Rookie sat on top of the equalizer. Another kill for Wuji, who's been so good this series. and the pressure just unrelenting from Rogue Warriors. This is your 2018 World Champion, and they are falling apart.
Yeah, and 2018 Rogue Warriors starting to give me some flashbacks in a weird way. But Wei-Yan wants to make another dive. We ain't stopping.
The Shy just can't get enough this game. He's going to get the stun onto 2 of them, but the regen is so much from Renekton.
Wow.
Does finally go down.
But a trade and a shutdown to the Shy. Now remember, IG are not out until they're out of the game completely. And this game, even though there's a gold lead for Rogue Warriors, even though they are controlling the momentum right now, well, that's a hard word to say, IG are still within striking distance. So 15 minutes in, keep your eyes on the first item buys that are coming through from IG, because they are starting to match, and they're forcing a play.
That's the aggressive flash we love from Puff, but it doesn't work when there's a Blitzcrank available. Puff goes down. It's AD carry for AD carry.
How chaotic. Blitzcrank is just such a nuisance. Everyone's sitting at home and saying, my solo queue games. This feels about right, and even a trade kill there, that's going to stop the mid-turret push from the AD carry. And Rookie pretty much the only one to get success out of it.
And I just love that Puff, no matter the situation, if there's an opportunity for a kill, he will flash forwards, no matter the cost. And, you know, he does get the kill, and granted, Wuji didn't get the kill. It was Lei who gets the counter kill. So, all things considered, that is a positive trade for IG. But with flash down on Varus, you're going to be in a real tough situation against the likes of Lei.
And all you have to defend you is Southwind here as well. So we'll see. Puff is just going to be sitting in the mid lane pretty much farming it up, looking for that second item. Whereas you see Wuji, he's on to his second item just about with triple dagger in his inventory. Now, at this point, Munchables, pretend you're the color caster. What do you want to see? What would you be saying
play-by-play
here?
roots coming out?
Yeah, no, now I'm like, oh boy, I'm really in it, aren't I?
Well, I'd love to see 1-3-1, I guess, from IG, but I've got to say this isn't my speciality. But obviously the Shy, the longer this game goes on, the more this cannon is going to come into things.
We can make a defined statement here, right? That there's a lot of pick here from Rookie and for Southwind, and if these full-on mid-lane trades keep going on, even though Lei is so dangerous, even though the follow-up from Rogue Warriors puts a dent into IG, Southwind and Rookie can do the same.
All right, I've mulled it over in my brain a little bit more, and I think what we're going to see next is a dive onto Ruby in the bottom lane. We'll drop an equalizer onto himself.
You're a god.
Clears away the minion wave. The Shy still wants it, though, and they're just going to walk under. They're just going to tank for themselves, and they're going to be the first one going in. Nice splash from Ruby, but it's not enough, and now a fight in the mid lane. Puff has the lantern.
Wow.
Lei gets death sentence, and Southwind is a monster. Lei goes down, but Infernum is too much, and Wuji trades it.
A 1-for-1 trade after what was an exceptional play by the duo lane of IG, but fought right back by Jung Wuji. Still one of the better AD carries in the league, in my opinion. And he has shoved towards the mid lane, so I hope we have a look at that one, because Puff and Southwind tried to flex.
Yeah, but we may have another fight before we get a replay here. Rookie's arriving in the mid lane, and it's 2 versus 3 in favor of IG. Looks like they're not going to force the issue just yet, but pings on towards the Herald here from the likes of Rogue Warriors.
But it's Herald versus Infernal Dragon. Rogue Warriors already have 2 elemental. IG might be willing to give this one away in an attempt to slow the game down in a way of taking away Soul.
The Shy's in base. He's on his way to the rest of the team, but he doesn't have his teleport available. Crazy does. So maybe Rogue Warriors can find some kind of cross-map pressure before these objectives, but I don't think that's happening. I think we've got a team fight on our hands.
Again, look, it's 17 kills in 18 minutes. What do you expect? Crazy's looking for Ning, and the Shy might be caught out here. He has Flash.
I mean, I think we're getting to the point in the game where the Shy is no longer caught out. The Shy's just looking for a 2v1.
Okay, well.
He's going to have the Slicing Maelstrom. He's got his Oblivion Orb as well, so his damage is going to be absolutely disgusting. But despite that, it looks like the Infernal Drake will go the way of Rogue Warriors. IG want the fight, though. The Shy's so low. The Lanterns have been amazing, though.
They really have, but the Shy is low, which means Rookie's sticking around here should die.
Wei-Yan on towards Rookie here. Puff just trying to protect his mid laner as Crazy uses the Dominus. Deterred once again, Rogue Warriors retreat, and there's pings on towards the Herald.
Good decision-making from Rogue Warriors to look for the fight after that Dragon. They burnt down the Shy, and essentially the cannon was out of the fight, so it was a perfect 5 versus 4. Herald should be free as well for Rogue Warriors, depending on when the Shy, or if the Shy gets there.
Ning is going to be nearby. He's on a ward, though. Oh, Ruby nearly gets the red buff for himself. But now, priority on this Herald in favor of Rogue Warriors. is Wei Yan. He's just reset. He's got himself his Black Cleaver and his Merc Treads, and now he's going to be heading towards this objective. But IG want to force the issue here.
My bad. I guess Rogue Warriors wanted to reset here and just go back to their jungle. And IG starting up this Herald when no one is really on the map means it's going to be a trade of objectives in the end. Depends on the lane.
Easy steal for Lei this. Ruby, though, is going to get caught by Southwind, and there's the follow-up with the Chains of Corruption. It actually lasts a very long time, but not long enough. Shy's TP'd in, as is Slicing Maelstrom, and that's going to be enough to deter the likes of Rogue Warriors. Lei could get hooked here. Nice little sidestep. Keeps him alive. But the Herald goes the way of IG.
Good take here from Invictus Gaming. Jungwooji wasn't there. He was still walking to lane, so IG knew they had the numbers advantage and forced it. Herald's going to be dropped mid, and for Rogue Warriors, without Ruby, I think they just have to back away.
Yeah, you just can't contest this one. Tier 1 for sure going to go down. Can it be more, though? Lei managing to dodge all of the CC. It's going to be Shy going in with a stun onto Lei, but everybody's surviving for Rogue Warriors. They clear the Herald. What is that damage? Crazy trades it, though, straight back into the fight as Wei Yan trying to chase them down. Ning goes for the Cataclysm, flashed away. Ruby coming in the back line now. Equalizer is not going to be available for them, but it's massive damage onto the Shy. Ruby biting off more than he could chew here, or am I wrong? Gets one for himself. Wei Yan charging as well, but they're going to have to back away.
Puff gets so much peel, and that's the danger here for Rogue Warriors. If Puff is allowed to free hit just like game number 1, it has the same effect. Crazy only just survives, but now Rogue Warriors with the damage can push mid, even that gold up once again, and that could have been so much worse for Invictus Gaming.
It really could, but Wei Yan gets a small consolation prize here of the blue buff, but importantly here, while the Herald obviously went the way of IG and they do get one tower off the back of it, look at the Dragons. 3 in favor of Rogue Warriors, and the next one spawning in 2 minutes. IG have to fight for that objective.
Another Infernal Soul here in Game 2. I told you that rift was hot, Bunchables, and it's only just heating up. 2 items on Jungwooji as well, so this next fight is going to be big for both AD carries. As you can see, Puff has gone for the Gwinsu, so it's the on-hit virus, of course, that was doing so much work in that last fight.
And I want to quickly revisit the items before we get to this team fight, because look in the inventory of the Shy. He has his Morella Nomicon on top of that Proto Belt, so his damage across a whole team will be ridiculous. If Lei lands a hook onto the Shy, he's almost forfeiting the fight at that point. On the other side, look how far ahead the Shy is to both of the solo laners of the likes of Rogue Warriors.
1-5 start here for the Shy, so it's good that he still has an impact in these fights. I mean, the cannon is for team fighting. We don't see the Hextech Gunblade build because the Shy has been pretty crucial to these fights so far, but around Baron, IG getting super aggressive in this enemy blue.
Baron is on the map. They're not the ones with Aphelios this time, though, so they can't try and cheese it at 20 minutes. And we don't see any of that coming out from Rogue Warriors. Ning's in position. He wants to go for the engage.
Southwind burned his flash in the last fight with a flash hook engage. He cannot do that once again. Big timer on that summoner spell. So IG continue to try and make a pick with the Syndra, with the Thresh flashless, and see who they can get from Rogue Warriors.
Got to keep your eyes on Ruby for this fight. He needs the... Oh my goodness, the hook onto Southwind is going to be an easy kill for Rogue Warriors. And with 40 seconds until the Drake, this opens up a lot of opportunities.
Gotta drop some wards in the Raptor area. Blitzcrank's going for more.
Rookie going to be sat on an equalizer, and he's pulled on in for a hook from Lei. And now, with the mid laner down and no TP, this Dragon is almost guaranteed.
20 seconds to sit around and wait, but look, Rogue Warriors could just keep going.
Ning in trouble next. And this Blitzcrank pick from Lei just doing absolute wonders. I was questioning it when it came in draft, but they want more fighting. Ning the next target as Lei finds the hook for himself. Flag and Drag will be available, but not if he's silenced. Yet another pick for Rogue Warriors. Shy wants a 1v5. He's straight onto Wooji. Has the damage to get one. Can he turn it into more? Puff goes down in the backside as Wei Yan says, if you're going to dive, so am I.
They're going to double down and keep on going the IG way with a massive question mark next to it. Rogue Warriors say finally it's time. It's Infernal Soul on top of all the blood.
That is the most setup for a Dragon I've seen from any team. They're like, we need to pick every single member of IG individually, but they are rewarded with a plentiful bounty of an Infernal Soul.
You speak of reward, the audience gets the English broadcast back, and in the very first series, we have a killer minute in both Game 1 and Game 2. And both teams testing each other here, as IG often like to do, but I don't think I've seen this form of Rogue Warriors so far in this split.
This is a new reformed Rogue Warriors. Ruby really stepping up on the Rumble as well. His equalizers have been really great during the fights. But Wei Yan on this Olaf. If this goes to Game 3, I really feel like IG have to change things up and ban this pick away, because he's been so instrumental. And his decision-making to go for a dive onto Puff rather than try and protect Wuji, so smart.
And while we are in this quick lull of action before we get back into the, as the LCK call it, the POG state, Wei Yan, the decision to bring in this jungler over someone like Haro, I know in the break, Munchables, we were talking about this, where Haro's success recently has not been great. I think Haro has been a negative effect on the Rogue Warriors roster. And Wei Yan seems like he's that refreshed player that is having this burst of energy.
We'll see if he can keep that burst of energy going as we head into yet another fight here. IG over towards the bottom side, but it means that Rogue Warriors, they have priority on the mid lane, but both teams just going to trade. They're going to proxy the mid waves, so no towers can be taken on either side. Lei misses the hook, but he's just going to charge on forwards. They're straight onto the side of Puff, who's walking towards the turret. He gets taken straight on down. The Shy's forced out of the fight as well. Ning's rooted up, does get the lantern to safety, but Rookie's in a 1v1 with Ruby. In comes the slicing Maelstrom, but the damage isn't there. Southwind walks away. Rookie just about gets away with his life. And now onto the Baron.
Decision-making from Rogue Warriors again trumps over Invictus Gaming. You can imagine that fight with the slicing Maelstrom and the Shy at full health could have been a different story, but Rogue Warriors have been targeting him again and again, and it's paying dividends, and this dividend is going to be a big purple worm.
And there's absolutely no contest here from IG. There's nothing they can do. Even if they try to make a miracle play, it could just sacrifice the game entirely. It could snowball into so much more, so they respect it. Rogue Warriors managed to get a Baron for themselves, but with all 3 tier 2s still available for IG, we have to figure out where they're going to go next.
All right, we're going to have another look at this replay. Puff is so far down the enemy side of the lane, and he almost manages to carry, but really good stopwatch there from Crazy, keeps him alive. And as I was mentioning before, if the Shy was at full health here, maybe a different story with the Jarvan. But Rogue Warriors have snowballed so far ahead. They've got so much damage through their side lanes and the Aphelios that at this point, IG taking fights is going to go badly. Especially with the Infernal Soul.
Especially with the Infernal Soul, but most importantly as well, with that Elder Drake coming up in 3 minutes' time. If Rogue Warriors can grab that objective for themselves, the game will be all but done. With the Baron buff though, we'll see where they want to pressure. You'd expect it to be towards this bottom side, so they're in the right area to control that Drake.
2 minutes 30 to find out. Baron still has a minute 50 though, so which lane do they take it up? They've got control through mid, Lei on the side clearing vision so he can find that blind spot and look for the pick that accelerates the inhibitor take. Bottom lane looks to be the play, and for IG, they're relying on the wave clear of Rookie and Puff at this point, seeing if they can get a reverse kill from Ning and the Shy.
Yeah, and this is one of the weaknesses of the Varus pick when you're going for the on-hit build. You just don't have the same wave clear. And especially against the Baron, there's nothing you can do. That's going to be the tier 1 in the bottom lane going down. And I completely agree with IG here. Just sacrifice a couple of outer turrets here because you're not going to be able to protect the tier 2.
Sorry, I was just having a chuckle at Lei Hex flashing in front of the turret simply to get the extra range to look for a pick. We will talk about this as we come out of this game, depending on how Rogue Warriors go, but Lei is really stepping up to the plate here, and IG are so scared of him.
And rightly so. Hook comes out from Southwind.
There it is.
Find a target. The Shy's hooked in, and he's taken down again. Slicing Maelstrom isn't even able to come out. And once again, the Blitzcrank is just unbelievable.
That's a point and click. I'm telling you right now. I don't know how Lei changed Blitzcrank, but that is a point and click ability for this game, and he's running for more.
You called them the reworked Warriors earlier on in this game. I feel like they're reworking champions as they go. Inhib now going to be going down in favor of Rogue Warriors, and they're going to be more than happy to walk away with that as their prize. In fact, maybe they go for a second.
Who fed Rogue Warriors? Because this game is insane. Quality control coming through, and Crazy's so tanky.
Crazy, happy to tank that hookup. 10 seconds until the Shy's back up. There is a ward behind Rogue Warriors. We've seen the Shy do miracle teleports before, but with the inhib going down, I think that Rogue Warriors get away with it.
Things are coming down in the mid lane, so I don't think it's going to be the case. A Baron enhanced recalls means there's a lot of safety here on the Rogue Warriors side.
A couple of the recalls are going to be delayed here, and Baron's now run out, so not everyone gets that enhanced recall.
Very true.
They need to get the reset off. Wuji is in no man's land right now, but Ning is not going to check the tri-rush, so he gets away with it. But only 20 seconds until Elder Drake, and Wuji's only just recalled. This could maybe be an opportunity for IG.
But what do IG do? Because there's so much vision there, pings are going down. But for IG, there's a teleport there from Rookie, I believe. But the reset has come through from Rogue Warriors, so if anything, it's going to be a fight. Rogue Warriors are ready for it, and this will put the nail in the coffin for IG and take us to a Game 3 if they can get this.
Wei Yan's shoved mid in. There's going to be supers that will pressure the base of IG. Great macro presence here from Rogue Warriors. The Elder already started Equalizer onto Rookie. He has to run away for his life with the Lantern. The Shy gets a huge maelstrom, but he goes down to pay for it. Southwind with a play onto Lei. He won't get the kill, but that's going to be finished off by Puff in the end. Crazy trying to get onto the backline, but he doesn't have flash available. And his slice and dice on cooldown. It's 4 versus 4 now as the fight sort of resets. Southwind going to be tanking, but he's happy for Crazy to go in with a double kill. And now a teleport into the backline, into the base rather. Crazy's going to go for the end as Ning will fall. They don't want the Elder Dragon, they want the game.
Rogue Warriors stick it to the 2018 World Champions in decisive fashion. They outplay them, they outfight them, they outmake them and take us to that epic Game 3.
What a performance coming out from Rogue Warriors here, as it's going to be Ruby the one to finish the job, and Wuji there to help him out in the end. Rogue Warriors push Invictus Gaming to a Game 3.
And am I jealous of you,